Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac and a little bit of mess that's going on in the DMV area, and also Miss Petty. All right, y'all. Now, this is like some old. This actually hit the streets a few days ago, but I'm just now getting around to talking about it. But I'm here. So, how do y'all feel about Onika Petty, aka Miss Nicki Minaj, hosting the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 6 reunion? How y'all feel about that? I think it would be great for the franchise. I think that the viewership would go up more than a few people. Do I need to have Nicki Minaj host the reunion? No. Do I think that it would be cute and probably fun for her to come out and probably ask a few questions? Yes. Like, I don't know if I would want to see Nicki host a 3-part reunion. Maybe if she came out on the second part or the second part for 30 minutes, I don't know if I want to see her host a whole reunion. Maybe we would be surprised, right? Do y'all think that she would be fair? I know a lot of people say that Andy not fair, so I guess it wouldn't matter, right? Has Nicki Minaj even watched every season of Real Housewives of Potomac? Like, I don't want her to come, like, if Nicki, if you've only watched season 5 when the fight happened, right? If you don't know anything prior to season 6, then we don't need you over here in these reunion streets. But I guess some people could say, does Andy watch every season of Real Housewives of Atlanta from every franchise? I guess that's okay. I guess that's a legit question. Does he? Probably not. They probably go over him. Do y'all think he watched every season? I'm hoping that he does. Because if he doesn't, I might feel some type of way about it if it got out that Andy didn't watch the franchises, that he only just came to the reunion and sat down in a chair and asked some questions. I want to say that he does. I hope that he does. I think the great thing the great thing about a host is if you know everything, or you might not remember everything, but if you can say, baby, I have watched this show season 1. Now, I haven't watched season 2, but like if you were the person who would be hosting a reunion and you could say, I've watched season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, can give oaths, you know what I'm saying? I think that would make the best host. Because then you know when someone is trying to pull game, trying to run game. No, that's not what happened. No, that's not what happened. Girl. You've been on the same mess since season 3 or season 2 or season 7, right? I don't know. I would, like, even if she didn't host, I would still watch. If she hosted, I would still watch. So Nicki Minaj hosting the reunion wouldn't make it or break it for me. Like, if she hosted, I'm still going to watch. You know? If they got a new host altogether, I would still watch. Like, Andy is not the one. Like, Andy is not the reason why I tune in to watch the reunion. Like, it's not because, oh, look who's hosting it. Let me tune in. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Nicki hosting the reunion. Now, let's get into this mess. So, Miss Dorothy. We all know who Miss Dorothy is, right? She's the one who has provided generational wealth for Candiace, and people don't like it, but they're not going to say it. It's her personality. No. Some people, that may be true. Some people may not like her personality. But a lot of people don't think that Candiace is relatable because she ain't come from the streets. Or because she ain't struggled to get where she's at, right? So Candiace came out, and I know this one person doesn't represent all. However, I've always thought this before she came out and said this. So someone said about Candiace, well, not about Candiace, the internet is so obsessed with the struggle lifestyle, like WTF. They talk about building generational wealth, but then down a bitch for having exactly that. And that is the truth. So Candiace responded and said, correction. The internet is obsessed with a black woman's struggle lifestyle. How dare a black woman have financial privilege? Someone actually just said to me that Ashley has a real world experience because she struggled. And I don't because I didn't. Where does God make these fools? And I honestly believe that's why a lot of people don't like Candiace. They won't say it. That's just what I think. That doesn't mean that it makes it the truth. But I really believe that a lot of people don't like Candiace because they feel like she's not relatable because she did not struggle. Like a lot of people like Portia because they feel like she's relatable. That dumb, ain't got no sense. I'm a hoe. I sleep for bags and jewelry, which is cool. Do what you do. But that's why they like Portia. Because Portia is the fun, good time girl who fuck Africans for bags and fuck people, man, and all that stuff. So they feel like that's cool. Right? I don't like Dr. Wendy because I don't know nobody who got 4 degrees. That's where y'all come from. But y'all never will say it though. You like Mia because Mia was literally a hoe turned into a housewife. Her husband yanked her out of the club and gave her a little bit of power at his business. And now she can't get enough of telling the girls, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. Girl, but before you met your husband, what were you? But the girls go up for Mia. Even though Mia is a bona fide liar, girl, we have the footages. Right? So I think that, you know, a lot of people, and we've talked about even when it comes to struggle love, people love a struggle love story. When the girls can get on the internet and let the girls know, like y'all favorite auntie, Miss Tabitha Brown, who said out of her own mouth that she's been with her husband for 23 years and the last 2 years of a 23-year relationship has been success. Girl, the girls clap. And I look like, girl. And then y'all say I'm jealous because I'm mad because I ain't got no man that I've been with for 23 years and can't say the last 2 years out of 23 years have been a success. But see, that's the stuff that people love. They love a struggle story. They love a hood story. They love a hoe who made it into the penthouse. So Miss Dorothy was getting into the people's ass the other day. So I'm not gonna read all the text messages. Shout out to All True Tea, because that's where I'm getting this information from. You know, I try to shout out the blogs when I get the information, whether it's Shade Room, Jasmine Brand, Hollywood Unlocked, even Jason Lee. Jason Lee actually all right. Now, you know, I didn't like Jason Lee in the past. He getting better. But All True Tea is definitely one of the sites I go to. Especially like for Housewives tea, because she got everything, baby. When I say, I have realized that I don't know if this girl got a team or what, but if she do this by herself, I don't know how she do it. This has to be very tedious. You have to be organized. Like, Shout out to All True Tea. So, All True Tea. Somebody wrote, I don't know if they're just now watching season 5 or if they just were watching an episode that aired on television and they decided to tweet this out. So someone wrote, Monique was wrong with the physical altercation, but they are isolating her. That's not nice. Candiace is such a mean girl. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get on the Candiace train. She treats her mom like shit, so I can imagine how she treats the others. And then Miss Dorothy, she got mom/CEO Miss Dorothy 007. Shout out to Miss Dorothy. So Miss Dorothy wrote, for the record, Candiace and I have a great relationship. Yes, we have heated debates, and she may talk a little too much. She is not a mean girl. She is smart, intelligent, and fabulous in every way. I can't understand how grown-ass women with daughters come on this platform and spew hate, lies, and wish death on another person. My daughter was attacked. You saw it with your own eyes. My daughter is a human being. She has feelings and has suffered immensely after she was brutally attacked. And then someone else wrote, your daughter wished death on people's too. And I didn't like how she treated you too. She is talking badly about you. And then Miss Dorothy responded, she responded to a cyberbully who spent countless hours harassing her and my son-in-law and even took bogus legal action out against them that was laughed out of court. That man was awful, and anyone who doesn't acknowledge that should be ashamed. I would recommend all adults, especially all the mothers, imagine if your daughter or son was assaulted. How would you feel? Would you come on social media with the attitude that your daughter deserved to be attacked? Would you continue to twist a knife in another human's back after she spoke of the mental, emotional, and physical anguish she has suffered at the hands of another person? Please feel free to repost this conversation. We are a family of principles, values, love, and respect. And then someone responded to Miss Dorothy and said, by wishing death on people, and my kids are on national TV acting a damn fool like yours, so I think my parenting skills are pretty good. And if you weren't so embarrassed by her behavior, you wouldn't be this upset. Do you sound stupid? And then this is the last tweet I'm going to read. I love the people mean things. I'm sorry. They wrote, I love the, in quotation marks, people say mean things to Candiace defenders on Twitter because she wished death on someone who she knew was in poor health. Like, Candiace loves throwing stones and brag about it, yet also wants to play victim. And then her mom responded, Miss Dorothy, she did not say that unprovoked. Let's tell the entire story of what led to her responding to this blogger. For over 3 years, this blogger told lies, printed false stories, harassed my daughter and her family. If someone did the same to you, I'm sure you would respond too. I damn sure would. Then they responded to Miss Dorothy and said, I wouldn't wish them dead no matter what they said. Well, you a fool, because bitch, don't come over here because I'm going to wish you dead. Sorry. And what about what she called someone's kid a Chucky doll? People are provoked every day. How a person responds is on them. So y'all defending, we're not even going to go backwards, but y'all defending Monique because y'all feel like even though she was provoked, she was right in the way that she responded. But Candiace is wrong even though she's provoked. She's wrong in the way that she responds. Baby, y'all be doing cartwheels and flips of trying to make shit that don't make sense make sense. Let me just tell y'all something. I did not keep up with all of that mess that was going on between Candiace and that blogger who passed away. But I'm going to say this, and you can take this how you want to take it. The blogger who they say was on Monique's payroll. And when I say payroll, allegedly on her payroll. And when I say payroll, payroll doesn't necessarily mean, if that was the case for the blogger and Monique, payroll doesn't mean that, oh, I'm paying you money. It could literally be, I'll shout you out, right? If I go live, I'll shout you out and say X, Y, and Z. Or I'll at you. Or I'll send you some Not For Lazy Moms merchandise. Or, I don't know, I'll send you a wig. I don't know. So payment is not always monetary, right? The blogger was sick. The blogger was out here telling lies on Candiace. And then Candiace told him to drop dead or whatever word she used. I don't think Candiace was wrong. Period. You cannot get online lying on people. It's one thing if you're telling the truth and people just don't like your opinion. That's one thing. But to purposely get online and tell lies, and then whoever is on the receiving end is just supposed to take it because, oh, that person is sick. That's just like the same stunt y'all tried to pull with Candiace when she was going back and forth with Ashley. Even though Ashley was arguing with Candiace, Candiace was wrong for arguing with Ashley because she was in labor. Well, guess what? I don't know if y'all know, but Ashley, as much as I love Ashley, that bitch knew she was in labor. And she still decided to go back and forth with Candiace. But for whatever reason, it was Candiace's fault. This man that died, he didn't die because Candiace wished death on him. He died because, girl, God took him home. He died because he was sick. You can't put his sickness and his death on Candiace's hands. I told somebody to drink bleach and have a painful, slow death. So I might not be the person you want to lie on because it might come out of my mouth. And if you just so happen to be ill, then maybe you shouldn't have been talking shit and telling lies. Like, that's the thing. Let's not start at what Candiace told the person. Let's start out why this motherfucker was lying on people. I don't lie on people. You might not like my opinion. You might not like how I say it. But I'm not purposely getting on the World Wide Web telling lies on people. So, in conclusion, if you don't want people to tell you to drop dead, these are the things I suggest. Don't lie. Don't be sick and still talk shit and lie on people. And then people want to get mad because this person responded a way that you don't think is acceptable. Well, what should she have done? Beat his ass? Maybe Chris should have went over there and drug his ass across the table. Would that have been better? Y'all let me know what will be an acceptable response for the blogger. Well, now he's passed away. What would be the acceptable response for a blogger who's out here lying on people? Go whoop his ass? Or go whoop her ass? Like, y'all let me know. And I don't want to come across as mean, but one thing, I just don't do the whole lying stuff. Like I said, it's one thing for you not to like my opinion or like the way that I say things or even other YouTubers, but to get on here and just tell bold-faced lies and then expect the person that you're lying on not to respond, or you just let it go because the person is sick. Just because you're sick does not give you a license to go out and lie on people. Just because someone died in your family does not mean you can go around and talk shit to people. Because even though your mother just passed away, your father just passed away, your child just passed away, your best friend just passed away, you will still get your ass cussed the fuck out by somebody. Y'all get where I'm going with this? So just because you're going through things in life doesn't mean that you can just do what you want and think that there won't be any consequences, which is going to bring me to my next video about the baby, just hilarious, and also we're going to get into Matt Damon's ass too. Oh, y'all thought I forgot? I didn't.